The Dolphins D, we already in here. Ready to turn up this year. We gon' get it.
To Hard Rock Stadium.
We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We got the whole squad with me now. Train to go. Come play games if you want to. Try to crash eyes, you done took the wrong route. We gon' crash in you like a stunt dude. Check y'all like 1, 2. Slap your head like your uncle. You wanna ride, stay buckle. It get loud down here, get wild down here. It's time to feel the jungle. Never disrespect the squad that's defended by a line. And some beasts on the feast on the opposition. Another line in the back, singing to the ER. Just in case you got through the first line, was tripping. But if for some reason it get crazy, I got watchers on the corner for my safety. Everybody here well coached. Change the weather under pressure, stay cool like an AC. Woo! But we still make heat. Woo! Was you trying to play me? We be 3+ AD, but I'm a fool so low. Can't nothing break me. Be great, only way to do great things. Hit hard, only way to make a statement. Come up in our territory, make a payment. Or be in debt with your neck. Gotta play. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad.
Yeah. I hit them boys. We throw them toys. Got saying that QB. We them boys. We the realest. We go gorillas. We out here, homie. You gon' feel us. Don't make me come down. In that box. Like I'm red. I'll knock your socks. Won't play y'all boys. Cause we some bullies. We'll take your cookies. Cause y'all some rookies. I'm in the building. Me and Shot Jones. We do lane. We don't play zone. We play that man. So guard your hands. I see your eyes. You're scared,
we
man.
We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. Yeah.
Emmanuel Ogba, part of the Buffet Boys. Shout out Solo D. Shout out to DWA. Let's eat.
Yo, Solo. You know they been saying you gotta make a hit squad part 2. But you know, man, we hungry this time, man. We gotta eat this time. Yeah.
Back in the beast mode. AFC, we tryna rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. Any boys my heart, man, I must say. Trying to stay on one route like the busway. Trying to eat teams up like a buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the O-line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Eat stand one route like the busway.
I say and not quote. Go harder, go home is the motto. A pick or a sack is the lotto.
Let's cook them like Emerald Lagasso. My bad, Lagasse. He going south, that is not me. Hungry for greatness, so I eat. Stay in my zone like a Bobby. Jumping off the edge like E and Shaq. Straight pressure, never easing back. Protection on the way you gon' get wins. Split through the middle like Wilkins. Got some backers on the back that's gon' back me up. Straight action, we be acting up. Tell Coach Drop his best plan, but it still get snatched by X-Man. Cause we back in the beast mode. AFC, we tryna rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. Any boys going hard, man, I must say. Tryna stay on one route like the busway. Tryna eat teams up like a buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the old line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Eat that one round like a buffet.
Eating like a buffet, it be a long day. We ain't gon' play. Yeah, them boys green, no subway. Pick the ball off X and BJ. I don't care about what he and she say. That's nonsense. Check the replay. I work overnight and it's early morning, but I'm turned up cause it's game day. They don't really want it with your boy. O-line really get destroyed. Ex-Patriot, Cal Van Noy. Put him on his butt, hurt hemorrhoids. What's a grown man to a boy? Jam him at the line, dare you to throw it. Disciplined coach Brian Flores. Never getting riled to the boys. Fans better pay attention, even social distance. I got a witness and you know we blitzing. But mind your business. Christian Wilkins on the line of scrimmage. Far from timid, pushing to the limit, rubbing engine. You know we gotta get it, Nick Needle. You know we gonna pick it, Van Ginkle. Take it to the business. Fins up till my life is finished. Say it with my chest cause I'm in it. A lie, no why, I admit it. New era, yeah, our division. A win streak, we just keep on winning. So a loser, tell them suck a limit. Bills with the Jets in New England. Miami top dogs where you hear me.
Back in the beast mode. AFC, we tryna rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. Any boys going hard, man, I must say. Tryna stay on one route like the busway. Tryna eat teams up like a buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the old line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Stay on one route like the busway.
Low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
You already know, man. We're right here with the legend, man. Live and direct, man. Pat McFan. And it's going down, man. Solo DWA.
What's up, man? Shout out to Miami Sports Music.
Hey. It's the new anthem for the new era. Fins up.
Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw it up. Throw your foe up in the sky. Throw it up. Let them know that we gon' ride. Where you from? We be reppin' worldwide.
DWA, stay loyal till we die.
What is the come up? We been down for a minute. This the come up. We been reppin' stay consistent. This the come up. Now the world gotta feel it. Reppin' so loud, whole world gotta hear it.
A new era.
Dolphins on the cliz-out. Tick, tiz-out. Till we reach the tiz-out. This a never stiz-out. Reppin' till we drizz-out. So low D, I be reppin' with this hip-hop. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
It's the new era
era and we back up in the mix. Ain't no more relying on fits. It's time for Tua to get us lit. That's why we got Waddle at 6 and Jalen Phillips is a brick at 36. We got Javon Hollins, Madden hit stick. Eichenberg protecting hips. 2 whole years and he ain't slipped. Run along, he got that gritter, triple threat, he's so legit. Garner Coleman, Jared Dokes, the 7th round was such a gift. That's why we toast, that's why we sip, that's why we reppin' MSM. Miami sports music, don't confuse it, don't abuse it. Unless you want a new contusion, real talk, ain't no illusion. Solo D started a movement, MSM the institution. TD Fins the contribution, yeah, we started a new unit. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
MIAMIDOLPHINs. When do I begin? I've been rapping since a kid. If you rapping, then we can.
TWA, if you rapping, then we can.
Welcome to Persianville. We asked him what would Shula do. He would take the narrative and spin it like a hula hoop. He say let it Coach Flow. Coach Flow gon' do his thing and he gon' bring it to it in and to it. Come and change the game. Watch the squad ball out. Got the fans all excited. Coolers out. Grills on. Got the tailgate ignited. It's the Aqua Society. They know we stay united. DWA. We be down and start a riot. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Who that?
So low, so low, so low.
Tight as hell. So good. But that's how we put it down. We put it down every time. When it's time to show up for the fans, we out here. You dig?
They know it's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, here with it, man. Let's go. DWA, man.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fits. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we in route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't wanna overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, the league gon' notice now. You should notarize it. They say 2 up from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and Islands. Time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson? Time to be the people's champ. Hit him with the people's elbows. Stick together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some Chateau custom with some Dolphins colors. Just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
To a time, to a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on the show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on the investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke. Chris Gregg gave hope. Coach flow like spoke. Dan Marino still a GOAT. But to a man on go. Watch to a man throw. Watch to a man scope. Watch to a man dish shoot that we never ever seen before. Fins up, let's win. Born ready for a ring. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. It's damn week, use 10.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
So low,
Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Man, I was experiencing technical difficulties there. That was, I got scared for a minute. I didn't know what was happening, but all I know is my fleets were flickering back and forth, flickering. I apologize about that. Look, you can't that's what happens sometimes. So I apologize. What is going on? Thursday, August 26th, right here live on the #1 Miami fan morning show. I'm talking about Clock Blockers. What's up, everybody? I am your boy, Stephen D, and I am super excited to be hanging out with y'all this morning. Want to say good morning to my Fins family, my Fin-laws. Just want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. It doesn't matter that my stuff was messing up. That's all right. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed, and we'll get it ready to go. What I am excited about hanging out with y'all this morning is showing y'all a couple things. So we're going to talk about the 53-man roster. I'm going to break that down. I got my pen here. I got my paper, and I'm going to break down the 53-man roster as we move forward, okay? And that's how we're going to do that this morning. And then I'm going to have you guys come on, see what you guys think about my 53. And then maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll compare it to maybe another prediction of the 53-man roster or what the 53-man roster will be. So it will be very, very interesting. Bob Young says, good morning to all. Ryan Tannehill days until kickoff. So 17 days until kickoff. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Bob? Yeah, so, I mean, look, the countdown is on. As I like to do every morning, I like to say good morning to everybody in the chat box. So good morning, Miami Football Talk, Chad, Chef Zhu, Stetson, Roman Soldiers, Delusional Patriots fan. Good morning, Delusional. Cameron 954 is in the building. Sway 2387, Tracy Bailey. What's up, Tracy? How are you, my man? Let's see here. Sway 2387. Morning, my G. What's up, Sway? How, Sway? Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Pamela's in the building. What's up, Pamela? How you doing, girl? What is going on? Who else we got in here this morning? Who else do we have in here this morning? Ryan AP. Let's FCKN go. I'm not going to put that in the swear jar. That's not swear jar worthy. Let's go. Let's go. C. Dola, Leo Joseph. Speaking of swear jar, I need a tally up of everybody who owes their Chef Zhu. So make sure you put that in the chat box. Who owes? Andravius, what is up, Andravius? Thank you for being on the show yesterday. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Let's see here. We got EM Ballers in the building. Yvonne. What's up, Yvonne? You Mr. 305 for real. Still Drew. What is going on? Everybody's in the chat box this morning. I like it. Guys, what I need y'all to do, though, this is where I need y'all's help. Can y'all help me out this morning? I need y'all to go hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Okay? Hit that like button. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. But what I really need is what Miami Football Talk did this morning. I need you to go to Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I need you to go share this link. I need you to tell everybody, guys, come check out the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers. If you haven't heard this guy named Stephen D, you need to go check him out. I'm just saying. He's a pretty awesome guy. All right? So make sure you guys share it and you guys hit the like button. All that stuff helps. And I need your help to grow. And that's a free way to do it. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. So please hit that like button and please share it. I need those two things from you. No matter what else you do in life today, I need you to accomplish those two things. I'm just saying. That's what I need y'all to do. The other thing I want to make sure y'all are ready for is, hey, look, if you haven't signed up to become a member already, guys, sign up to become a member. Let's go. Hey, guess who I talked to last night? Just guess. Dolph Freaky. That's right. The Freak Show. We're actually going to revise it a little bit from the first episode to what it's going to become. So we're going to break it down into multiple mini-sodes. So she's going to have multiple different mini-sodes like DWA Cribs or DWA Kids or DWA Fins Up and Down. The Freak Show is going to have lots of different little segments that we're going to air as they come. So be on the lookout for in the next few weeks. Okay, so shout out to Doll Freaky and the Freak Show. Love you. Absolutely amazing. Make sure you do that. Let's see here. Chef Shoe to the swear jar. Chef Shoe. OG, Estefan, and Big John still O to the swear jar. You guys heard of Estefan and Big John 007. Big John Stud 007. I'm just saying. Chef, when they get in, you make sure you tell them. C. Dola said, is TD on vacation? I don't know if TD's on vacation. Chef Shoe, subscribe, like, share, and become a member today. Your seat is waiting for you. Join us. That's right. Sign up and become a member. Yes. So Dolph Freaky's going to have, and if you guys are members, you're going to get early access to her stuff. That's what I'm going to make it be. So sign up. And you know what else you're going to get early access to if you're a member to the channel? Solo D's weekly songs. Solo D's weekly Miami Dolphins songs. You're going to get early access to. Exclusive. Sign up and become a member today. Let me get 3 new members. Today. Let's go. Come on now. Let's make that happen. All right. Chef Jew says, will do, Stephen D. Chef Jew, shout out to Chef. Look, other things that we got going on this morning. Want to remind everybody that, hey, if you guys want to donate to the channel, you can do it through the YouTube Live Super Chat. You can do that through the MSM Podcast Network on PayPal or the $ MSM Podcast Network on Cash App. But just remember, if you guys do it on Super Chat, it's the $ down below of the bottom of the chat. Please donate. Any donation goes. If everybody donated $1, it would go to help a long way. So think about buying a donut in the morning or a cup of coffee. You guys can do that right here and get instead of getting a fresh thing of caffeine, you guys get a fresh take of Stephen D. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. So if you guys want to donate, it definitely helps. But I do want to give a big shout out to an amazing sponsor of our show, and that would be tailgreeters.com. If you don't know what Tailgreeter is an amazing website that will be coming out with a pretty awesome app here. And basically, when you guys go to Hard Rock and you guys want to tailgate, it's tough, right? Like you don't know, hey, should I ask for food? Should I not? Well, East 32 Dolphins tailgates, basically what they have there is absolutely amazing. And you can purchase a food thing, an alcohol thing, all that stuff. And it comes with food, alcohol, and you get to hang out with the party with the East 32 crew. They are absolutely amazing. So when you guys go to tailgreeter.com, search East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. That's what I need you guys to search. When you guys get it, go ahead and purchase. You guys will be hanging out with me. I will be hanging out at East 32 Dolphins Tailgate this year, okay? The tailgate is a way for fans to express their love and passion for a team and city. The community and the parking lot allows everyone to be themselves. So make sure you guys go to tailgreeter.com and follow them on social media at tailgreeter. And I want to give a big shout out to Tailgreeter for being a sponsor of the show. Thank you, Tailgreeter. Thank you very much. All right. Without further ado, I want to make sure everybody follows me on social media at Stephen D Report, at Stephen D SKPL. I was about to give out my email. At Stephen D SKPL. Spread kindness, positivity, and love. So let's see here. This is what we are going to do today. Before we get started, Enna says, I can't find out how to become a member. Well, let me tell you how you become a member, okay? I'm just going to copy and paste it for you and put it in the chat. Copy. All right, Ennis, now it is in the chat. Just click on that link, and it will take you right away to becoming a member, and you guys can sign up. Let's get 3 new members. Ennis is going to be 1. Can I get 2 more members? Make it 3 altogether? Yeah, let's go. All right. So there's a few things that I want to talk about. First thing is, as everybody knows, I love Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks is one of my favorite shows in football. It has been pretty boring this year, but there was a really cool thing on Hard Knocks on Tuesday, and it was this drone footage. In the chat box, if you saw this drone footage, it's really awesome, right? So what I wanted to do this morning was show that the Dolphins did their own version of the drone footage, which I think is pretty awesome, is what it is. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share the 3-minute clip of the drone footage that the Dolphins have. And we're going to hang out and we're going to watch that because this is a tour of a drone tour, all one take supposedly, of the Dolphins community. Shout out Ennis becoming a new YouTube member. Thank you, Ennis. Welcome to the family. Let's go. Let's get 2 more people signed up. Let's go. Who wants to become a member? Well, yeah. So this is pretty cool. So check this out, guys. This is wild. So if you guys can't be there, this is the new training facility outside the stadium for the Miami Dolphins. This is not CGI. This is a real drone going through the whole thing. I think it's pretty freaking awesome is what it is. If you guys like this, let me know in the chat. There's the slide. This is the little weight room. Raging Dolphins Maniac. Damn, that looks like a college campus. It does. Ennis, as soon as this is over, I'll make you a moderator and you'll get your wrench. you guys are wondering what this is a drone tour of the Miami Dolphins training facility outside the stadium. If that isn't heaven, I don't know what it is. Is this heaven? No, it's Miami. Look, I think that stuff is really, really freaking cool. Shout out to the Dolphins for doing that. I think that is so freaking cool. If you guys want to see the Dallas Cowboys one, that's even crazier. All right. So that drone footage of the Cowboys, as much as I love the facility that they have there, the one that's on for the Cowboys is even crazier. If you want me to play it, it's worth playing. Put it in the chat if you want to see the Dallas Cowboys one, because it's crazy. Like theirs has a 22,000 seat practice facility. Or is it 22 or 12? Either way, even if it's 12,000, it's crazy. Okay. Estefan says no Cowboys were good. Chad said, "Yeah, I'm good." It's the Dallas Cowboys one is, I mean, even crazier than that one. You know what? Just for the sake of it, I mean, I got to play it because it's that good, guys. Dallas Cowboys drone. All right. So this is the Cowboys one. Let me share this. Here we go. So this is the Cowboys one. Now, I'm not playing any music with this because I don't want to get in trouble from HBO or anything. But, yeah, now this was all done in one take. So they tried supposedly like 15 times to do it. And this is the new walk-up. Like, this is all shopping center right outside the stadium. You're right, man. Jerry Jones is very good at spending money. There is no doubt. And I love the Dolphins facility, but this is crazy. I mean, just absolutely insane, the money that is spent on this. This is not even a practice field. This is just fans can come out and play in front of the state, like this little practice facility, and do it. And then you go into the practice facility. Okay? So this is the practice facility, guys. It looks like an arena. It looks like a straight up arena. It's insane. So supposedly high schools play there and everything, which is, again, it's just crazy. I agree with that, Pamela. As long as Jerry Jones is there, I don't know if they'll ever be a good football team consistently anyways, but they do have some weapons. But but the man knows how to spend money. If nothing else, he knows how to spend money. And Lord knows, like, it's crazy. And it's funny because this looks fake. This looks all CGI. And I have to admit, like, the facility is definitely, you'll never see anything like a facility like this by any other. That's not by the stadium. I believe that no, this is, where's this at? Is this in Fresco or whatever? Either way, it's cool. Do they have a field outside? They do. They do have a field outside, and they have a field inside. And it says I live by the stadium. All right, well, then this must be Fresco or something, wherever their training facility's at. Wherever it is, it's there. But it's definitely insane. It's a lot bigger than the Miami Dolphins training facility. Let's go with that. And the guy who does the drone footage on this is the same one, I think, who did the Dolphin one, if I'm correct. That's the outside one. I would have been crashed that drone, C. Dulles said. They said it took 15 takes. But on the 15th take, they did it all in one shot. So look, it was crazy. It was absolutely insane. That was crazy, right? I do like ours better because it's the Dolphins, but I got to, shout out where shout outs do. I would never want Jerry Jones as my owner, ever. But if that isn't a nice facility, I don't know what is. Yeah. So I wanted to show you guys that this morning. I was up late last night and I was watching that and I thought it was really, really cool. And I wanted to do that with you guys. So, all right. So today, what I really want to do is I want to go over the 53-man roster step by step, position by position. So what we're going to do is before I have everybody on this morning, that's what I want to do this morning. I want to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go position by position. And I'm going to tell you what I think and how it's going to go. All right. So y'all ready? Let's go. First, we're going to do the Dolphins roster. We're going to go to center. All right. So we're going to have 2 centers this year on the squad. It's going to be Skura, who's going to be the backup. And we're going to have Dieter. Dieter's going to start. Okay. Then we're going to go, and basically I'm going by the alphabet, say that 5 times fast, for positions. Okay. So next is going to be corner. So in the cornerback room, which there's a lot of freaking cornerbacks, right? You got to go X-Man. And I'm writing this down. Byron Jones. Noah. Let's see here. Who else we got? We got Nick Needham. Let's see here. You said TD's on right now? Shout out to TD Fins Talk. Let's see here. I want to say Justin Coleman. And I want to say Trill Williams. But Cravion LeBlanc, too. That's interesting. And the question is, how many corners do we keep? Do you guys think we keep 5 or 6 corners? Put it in the chat box right now. Based on what the majority is, I'll add that to the roster. Do you think we keep 5 or 6 corners? Or do you think we keep 7? Put in the box. 6 corners, Raging Dolphins Maniac says. What else does everybody say? I'm going to wait for you guys to say that. Because I got 4 here. Put in the chat box. Do you think we're going to keep 6, 5, or 6 corners? Chef Shoe says 6. Anybody else? Anybody else this morning? And it says 6. Okay. All right. we're going to go, majority of you are saying 6. So I guess the last two is, I think Trill Williams makes the team. And I think, Justin Coleman, Jamal Perry, and Cravion LeBlanc are all fighting for that last position. So let's go with, I'm going to go with Perry just because he's been here. But I do like Cravion LeBlanc. I think he's good. So for the sake of this, we're going to go with Jamal Perry. All right. You think Coleman, obviously. Well, then if Jamal Perry's not doing it, then I got to put Coleman in there. So Justin Coleman. So I got X-Man, Byron, Iggy, Needham, Trill Williams, and Justin Coleman. So that means Perry doesn't make the team then. Perry doesn't make the team. LeBlanc doesn't make the team. But I do think Trill Williams is a rookie. He's shown a lot of, great things this year. But yeah, Perry, I guess, would be the odd man out here. Okay. Let's go to Jason McCourty. Obviously makes this team. They have him as a DB. So I'll put Jason McCourty in here. All right. And next, we have defensive ends. We're going to go with Emmanuel Agba. We're going to go with, who else we got here? Jason Strowbridge. You think Strowbridge makes the team? Cameron, yeah, I think Trill is a lock, especially if he has another big game. They said his training camp has been awesome, and he's done some pretty good stuff in preseason. So if Trill Williams has a big game, I think Trill Williams obviously makes the squad. So it'll be very interesting to see there what happens. We'll have to see what happens there from that standpoint. Trill has been very solid, so it'll be very interesting to see. Yeah, so let's see here. Strowbridge. Does Strowbridge make the team? Jonathan Ledbetter, Tyshawn Render. Agba obviously is the starter. Chef Shoe says yes, Strowbridge will be here. Okay, so we'll put Strowbridge in. So there's Strowbridge. All right. And Adam Butler's obviously going to make the team, defensive line. I'm writing all this down. Let's see here. Raekwon Davis. John Jenkins, Benito Jones, Zach Seiler. Christian Wilkins. Yeah, and I had Ledbetter as gone too. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Does John Jenkins make the team, guys? Let me know if you think John Jenkins makes the team. I'd be interested to know that. Let's see here. We're going to go with guards now. Solomon Kinley, Robert Jones, right? Kinley. Go with Robert Jones. You guys have Ledbetter? All right, let me go back and let me just put Ledbetter in there. And let me come back down here. I already had Zach Tyler, Christian Wilkins, Solomon Kinley, Robert Jones. Jones is on the practice squad. Jenkins makes it. No depth in that department. Cap for life says. Let's see here. Cap, are you going back and forth? Are you watching both me and TD right now? Love it. Let's see here. Dervit. What about that guy, the kid from Mexico in the international program? Dervel Perez Neto. I'd love to see him make the roster. I don't think he will. But I would love to see it. I'm going to have to go with Jesse Davis, obviously. Love the layup. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brandon. Jesse Davis, Robert Hunt. The Mexican guy doesn't count against the 53, so makes it. The international guy doesn't count against the 53. That's not right. That can't be right. If he, Brandon, we're doing a mock of the 53-man roster. So we're going through the roster and we're saying who makes it and who doesn't. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 here so far. And right now I got 4. So I'm at 20 of the 53. But Raging Dolphins Maniac, what is the rule for the international guy? Can you clarify that for me? Because I'd be interested to know. Brazilian. I'm sorry, Brazilian. You're talking about Brazilian. Dervel is in the pathway program, so he's exempt pretty much. Does that mean he's good for the practice squad? But if he makes the 53, he would count on the 53. Right or wrong? Interested to know that. Okay, so I have Jesse Davis. I have Robert Hunt. Jason Sanders obviously makes the team. He makes it because the NFL is promoting international players. Yes, the international program. All right, Jerome Baker. Beagle. Sam Egavon. He makes the team. I want to say Shaquem going to make the team, but I just don't think there is any way Shaquem Griffin makes the team. I just think it's too – there's way too much depth at the linebacker position. We still got McKinney. God, that linebacking core is pretty deep. And Jalen Phillips. They give every team an extra practice squad slot for international players. Let's see here. Let's go. He gave on McKinney, Phillips. Duke Riley. Duke Riley makes the team. Duke Riley make the team? And Landon Roberts does. I don't know if Duke Riley does. What do you guys think of Duke Riley? Does Duke Riley make the team? Interested to know your thoughts on that. Brandon Scarlett, Van Ginkel. Blake Ferguson. I'm good, Steven. Close the door. Sorry, guys. My kid is in here. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Blake Ferguson obviously makes it as a long snapper. Duke Riley can make it. Duke Riley special teams. Scarlett is gone. I'm just reading your guys' stuff. I would cut Duke Riley for Shaquem. Riley doesn't think you don't think he makes it. Griffin is on. I can't put Griffin in there yet. I want to. I think he's on the bubble. I think he is on the bubble. Brandon Scarlett, I want to see him make it, but guys, that's a lot of linebackers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 linebackers? How many linebackers do we keep is the real question there. Right? Do we keep 7, 8, 9? Yeah, I already have Beagle in it. Cam. But so if I put in Scarlett here, that's 8 linebackers. There's no way we're keeping 8 linebackers. I don't think we're keeping that much. Ryan AP, Griffin may not make the team either. He hasn't done anything. I didn't put Griffin's name down. I think he's on the bubble. I think he needs to have a big game against Cincinnati. Got to take Beagle off. Nah, I don't think Vince Beagle's gone. 6 or 7. Got to take Beagle off. Oh, man. So right now I got Jerome Baker, Vince Beagle, Sammy Gavon, Bernardrick McKinney, Jalen Phillips, Landon Roberts, Andrew Van Ginkel. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So there's 7. I can't add anybody else. I'd have to take somebody away. So you said Beagle's hurt. So, all right. I'll put a star next to him. So if Beagle's hurt, who am I taking? Am I taking Brandon Scarlett? Or am I taking Duke Riley? Or am I taking Shaquem Griffin? Griffin, Riley, Scarlett. I'm taking one of those 3. And remember, we can go back and add one or 2 of these guys to the practice squad. Ryan AP says Baker, McKinney, Van Ginkel, Phillips, Egavon, Roberts. Not sure about the rest. Pay attention. Scarlett plays early. Oh, I have been seeing it. I'm just purely going what's on the chart. All right, so let's put in Scarlett. We'll put in Scarlett. I'll put in Scarlett's name that he makes the 53. Okay? And I'll put a B that he's on the bubble. Let's see here. Okay, so I put in Jason Sanders, Blake Ferguson. Blake Ferguson, the punter, Michael Parladay, how you would say his name, Pillardi. All right. And now we're going to go with Tua, Jacoby. I don't think we keep a third quarterback, but I do think we put Reed Sennett on the practice squad. Let's see here. Salvin Ahmad. Cameron says if Beagle's on the cup, goes on the pup, you keep Griffin. Cameron, great spelling. I love it. Griffin can't go on the practice squad. Somebody told me 4 people, even if they have over 2 years, can get on the practice squad this year. It doesn't have to be first and second year guys. You can have a certain amount of players that are later in their years on the practice squad. Salvan Ahmad. All right, so here is the running backs, right? So I have Salvan obviously up here. Gaskin. Now, we have Malcolm Brown, Gerard Dokes, Patrick Laird, and Jordan Scarlett. Do we keep 4 or 5 running backs? Ennis, I will. I'm not on that screen right now. Chef Shu, I will. I'm not on that screen right now. Let's go. Do we keep 4 or 5 running backs? Let me know. Let's see here. You think 3, Chef Shu? Safe to keep 4 backs. Dokes won't make it. I agree. Let's see here. 4, because we want to keep more tight ends. 7 wide receivers, 4 running backs. Okay. Salvan Ahmed, Gaskin, Dokes doesn't make it. So Malcolm Brown, I'll put Malcolm there for now. And is it either Patrick Laird or Jordan Scarlett? Is it Laird or Scarlett? Patrick Laird or Jordan Scarlett is the question right now. Cameron says Dokes over Laird, 4 back Scarlett to practice squad. I don't know if Dokes makes it yet. He hasn't done anything to show me that he's going to. Laird is gone. See, I'm getting neither. I guess whoever has the bigger Laird won't make. All right, so you know what I'll do? I'll put Laird or Scarlett in this position because it's either one of those to lose. All right, so I put Laird and Scarlett on the same line, and one of those 2 are going to make it. So these are bubble guys. All right. Let's go to they have Malcolm Perry listed as a running back wide receiver on the roster. I'll come back to Malcolm Perry. Just don't let me forget Malcolm. All right, let's go to safeties. Safeties, we have Javon Holland. We got Eric Rowe. Do we keep 4 safeties? Javon Holland, Eric Rowe, Brandon Jones. Four. Okay. So Javon Holland, Eric Rowe, Brandon Jones, and I guess it's between Nate Holley and Clayton Vigilum, however you say his name. Nate Holley or Clayton Flagellum. I know I'm saying his name wrong. What do you guys think? Clayton or Holly? Clayton or Holly? Put it in the chat box. Clayton or Holly makes this team. Cameron, I will come back to the running backs. Holly over Fedge. Okay. Who else agrees with that? Holly. I already have McCourty up here. I already put Jason McCourty up here. So you think McCourty because they have McCourty as a defensive back. All right, I'm going to go with Holly for now. All right. Okay, let's go to tackle here. We got Eichenberg. McCourty, Rowe, Holland, and Jones. That makes 4. All right, so I got Eichenberg, Austin Jackson, Larnell Coleman. I don't think Coleman makes the team, right? So let's go with Greg Little. Greg Little, I think, can make it. He looked pretty good. So Eichenberg, Jackson, Little. So that leaves Pankey and Coleman. Adam Pankey and Larnell Coleman. Does Adam Pankey or Larnell Coleman make it? Either one of those guys? All right, and then let me go to tight ends. Tight ends, we obviously have Gesicki, who's not really a tight end. But for the sake of conversation, we will do this. Gesicki, Jackson, Little, Davis, Eichenberg, maybe Coleman. You think Davis makes it? I'm just going off of the roster on the position on the roster on Dolphins.com. Yeah, so let's see here. Gesicki, obviously, here. So I got Gesicki, Hunter Long, Shaheen and Smythe, right? Four tight ends. 4 tight ends. We'll go Shaheen, and Smythe. All right. All right, let's see here. So now we're going to go down and we're going to do Will Fuller. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so we got Fuller. We got Hollins. DVP, Devontae Parker. Waddle. Albert Wilson. They have Lynn Bowden and Alan Hearns on injured reserve, so I'm not going to count them at the moment. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess Preston Williams. We'll put Preston Williams in there. 6. Jakeem Grant for now. 7. Should I add Kirk Merritt to this 53? Does Kirk Merritt make this 53? I'm not adding Bowden. Bowden's on injured reserve. So if that's the case, my guess is going to be Hollins. I have Hollins making the squad. Mac Hollins. Will Fuller, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Will Fuller, Matt Collins, Devontae Parker, Jalen Waddle, Albert Wilson, Preston Williams, and Jakeem Grant. And then I guess I'll add Merritt. So let's go Merritt. Merritt needs to have a good game, though. I'm going to put a bubble next to him. All right, so let's add this up, shall we? All right. 16, 32. All right, right now we're at 57 people. Okay? So we have to cut 4 people. Are y'all ready? We have to cut 4 people from here. And wait a sec, you guys did say that yeah, we got to cut 4 people from here. Y'all ready? Okay. Matt Skura, Michael Dieter, X-Man, Byron Jones, Iggy, Needham, Trill Williams. I'll put a star next to him. Maybe he's one of those guys. Justin Coleman, Jason McCourty, Emmanuel Agba, Jason Strobridge, Adam Butler, Davis, Seiler, Christian Wilkins, Solomon Kinley, Jonathan Ledbetter, Robert Jones, Jesse Javis, Robert Hunt, Jason Sanders, Baker, Beagle. You said Beagle's hurt right now, though, right, guys? Is Beagle on here? Let me know in the Sammy Gavon, Bernardrick McKinney, Jalen Phillips, Landon Roberts, Andrew Van Ginkel, the linebacker Scarlett, okay, Blake Ferguson, Michael Pilardi. All right, so there's another one we might be able to take off. Okay. Tua, Jacoby, Salvin Ahmed, Gaskin, Malcolm Brown, Laird or Scarlett. One of those 2 are making it. Javon Holland, Eric Rowe, Brandon Jones, Nate Holly, Eichenberg, Jackson, Little, Gasecki, Long, Shaheen, Smythe, Fuller, Hollins, DVP, Waddle, Wilson, Williams, Grant, and Merritt. All right, so let's take Smythe off, right? So Smythe can come off. That leaves us with 3 tight ends. All right? Yeah, right now I'm just doing 53. Beagle's hurt, so I don't have to add him to the 53 is what you're saying. Strobridge and Laird are gone. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a smart move. Shaheen, Donald Johnson said. I mean, look, the reality is, there are some, like Trill Williams. I think Trill's had an amazing camp. I don't think you can let that kid go through waivers. He's a rookie. He's still underdeveloped, but he's got a lot of things that are positives. Ledbetter, I think, is somebody who's right there on the bubble. The rookie Scarlett linebacker, I think that he could possibly clear waivers, so you could see that happen. And you're right, Jakeem Grant could get traded too. Ennis says Strawbridge, Laird, Grant, Shaheen, they need to go. All right, well, let me bring you guys on. I want to hear what you guys think so far this morning. So right now, I'm going to put the link in. I want to hear what you guys' thoughts of this. I have 57, but it looks like Smythe can go. Beagle, that's 2. I don't want to get rid of Trill. Beagle's hurt. That's why he's not up there. Let's see what else. Okay. Ennis, Rashad, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Yo.
A little different this morning. I just wanted to go through that with you guys and see what I came up with as far as 53-man goes. I'll bring in Big John, Stud 007. What do you guys think so far this morning of the 53 that I have down here?
It's going to be a tight call, but like I said, this is a good problem to have.
It is. What do you guys think about Trill Williams? Do you think Trill Williams makes this team?
I want to say
he's had a solid camp. I'm all in on Trill.
Yeah, I'm all in on Trill. Z-Man, what's up, Z-Man?
Good morning,
what's up,
everybody.
Good morning.
I was here on time this time. On time.
I know my stuff was messing up this morning. Big John, what do you think about Trill Williams? Does Trill Williams make this squad? You're on mute, Big John.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Yep. What about Justin Coleman?
Yep.
He makes the squad.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
I think the four. I think the four that were set are the ones that are going to be gone. The last somebody said the last.
Oh, Beagle's hurt. So if Beagle's hurt, he doesn't make it, right? Oh, you're saying the last in general?
The last four that you were talking, you said somebody said right now you're reading a comment. You said they said Laird had to go, Shaheem had to go, Grant had to go, and somebody else. I think that's what's going to happen.
That was
me.
I
go ahead.
Starbridge, Laird, Grant, and Shaheem.
There you go. That's it. Because I don't think Strawbridge, as good as he is, makes it, or as good as everybody thinks he's going to be or could be, makes it over Iguavin. I think Iguavin has solidified himself with that sack safety performance.
And you guys keep Smythe over Shaheen, and I'm assuming that's due to the off-field antics.
Nah, because
I think either one.
Blocking tight end we got, so you got to keep.
Shaheen's a good blocker too.
Who's the one?
Is the best blocker.
Who's the better pass receiver of the two?
They're pretty much the same.
I think they're the same. I don't think either one's better than the other.
Okay, better question. Who's the one that dropped that 25-yard out by Tua in the game against the Bears? Okay, and Shaheem's the one that was in the end zone that got the ball thrown to him?
Yep.
What's up, Miami Football Talk?
What's up, brother? What's up?
There you go.
Your thoughts on anything so far? Ennis, I'm putting you on mute. You just got that clicking sound, my guy.
I agree with everything that's being said. I agree with you, Steph. I don't think that Trill will go.
You don't think Trill's going to make it? I mean, look, I think Trill does make it. It's just I have a difficult time letting him clear through.
No, I do think Trill's going to make it.
That's what he said. Right. He said he don't think he's going to go.
Yeah. All right, well then, let's see who else I got here. Jonathan Ledbetter.
Gone.
What position does he even play?
Yeah, I don't even know what position he plays.
He play like defensive tackle, DN.
No, he's not. If that's what he plays, he's not making his team.
He's not making it.
He's practice squad.
All right, so there we go. Ledbetter's gone. All right, so Ledbetter. And you think Shaheen? It's either Shaheen or Smythe, right? Not both.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't think both. I think that they'll keep Shaheen and let go of Smythe.
Miami Football Talk says Shaheen. Z-Man, Shaheen or Smythe?
That's a tough one. Shaheen gave you probably better receiving shots, but I think just because none of our tight ends are really good blockers, and they're still going to try to run the ball. And the thing that's going to help the O-line the best is Smythe, in my opinion.
Let's look at it from
I say that because Big John made that comment the other day where he said about making Hollins a tight end.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, I'm still fine with that, but at the same time, you still need that security.
But Hollins isn't a tight end either.
Correct. But making him a tight end
gives you an advantage if you put him at tight end because nobody can cover him.
Correct.
You can't cover him. You're gonna have more speed on the field because you already set Gesicki in at tight end, right? We agree on that.
That's something we're gonna have to see during this last preseason game.
I'm only saying because if you want to maximize the one thing the Dolphins didn't have last year, which is speed, if you put Matt Collins at tight end and he's in line, he can still block just as good as Shaheem. That's one thing people don't know about him. Matt Collins can block. Okay, you put that guy at tight end and you put him in line, you can use him, and when he comes out, he's gonna get open because ain't no linebacker gonna stay with him. We already see what he's doing to a defensive back. What's he going to do to a linebacker?
He's a gunner. Of course he can block. He likes physical contact.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Let me bring in Pamela. What's up, Pamela?
Pam, what's
Morning,
up?
guys.
The
Hey.
show just got better.
Y'all too sweet.
Can I add on to that? I think the tight end position is going to be devalued this season because all the wide receivers we have. If they are healthy, the tight ends are not going to be getting the ball like people think.
But that's why.
No, I don't think. I disagree with that.
I think the middle of the field is going to. I think Gesicki is about to go off. Honestly, they're going to be so focused on the outside and underneath that middle over the top of the linebacker is going to be wide open.
Gesicki ran that play from the slot that he caught. Who you think would be better running that route?
He was in line. That 30-yard pass. He was
in line for that.
He was
in line for that.
That's why he was so wide open because
it was a rare moment when he was in line.
Waddle did that motion. You could see they was in zone, and once you seen it was 2-3, and Waddle got past the cornerback and the safety started to spread out. That's why Gesicki was wide open over the middle.
All right, guys, real quick, I just want to bring this up. So
you got to pick your poison.
Right now we have Shaheen, Beagle because Beagle's hurt, right? Ledbetter.
And Laird.
Laird. I was about to say I need one more person.
Laird. I hate saying that because I just love him, but unfortunately, I think he's the one.
I agree. It's tough to say it, but I don't think that Laird makes it.
Some inside info.
If that happens, then you guys would also say that the running back Scarlett doesn't make it either. Then, right?
Yeah, he ain't making it.
Scarlett.
I don't think
maybe practice squad or something.
Because I had Laird and Scarlett on the same line because I thought either one of them would make it. All right. Well, then there we go. So that, by the way, so let me bring this up as a topic too. All right. So if we don't bring in Laird or Scarlett, right, that leaves us with 3 running backs: Malcolm Brown, Myles Gaskin, Salvon Ahmed.
I say we bring in Scarlett. Yeah. But Big John's got something to say, like he's trying to give us some inside information.
Hey, Steven. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Appreciate it. Hey, Steven. I have a friend who works for the Dolphins who told me that there's a good possibility that they're going to be trying to bring in Rick. What's his name? Wagner. To play for Green Bay.
Yeah, I heard that.
The offensive tackle, the right tackle. So if you think about them bringing in another offensive lineman, you're going to have to get 2 guys off the team because you need a spot for them. I think that Laird's not going to make it, and I don't think Beagle makes it either. But I also don't. I think Jakeem Grant's not going to be on this team.
Well, see,
because you need that $5 million
to pay Wagner.
You need that $5 million. You need that $5 million to pay Wagner something.
Yeah.
Well, Jakeem actually would be a really good fit in Green Bay. I could see that happening.
I could see that too.
I could see Jakeem Grant going a lot of places, just not being here.
He's a fit for a lot.
He can drop balls anywhere else but in Miami. We don't care.
Can you imagine if he dropped Aaron Rodgers' pass? Oh man,
I guarantee you he won't. That's gonna be the sad part about it. He's gonna make some spectacular catches, and we're just gonna sit here and be so.
But he made spectacular catches
for us. The problem is the regular catches he be dropping.
Yeah
you don't want him to drop the regular passes.
I don't want Wes Welker depression. I mean, after losing Wes, I mean, oh my gosh, I don't want to feel that again.
Wes Welker was pretty decent though. It's not really like Jakeem Grant is a really decent receiver though. Like he got to go. He's just not it. He's been here for 5 years.
Let me bring this up to you too. Okay, so here's another thing that we need to think about. So the two names I didn't name. One of them is because they're on IR, Lynn Bowden, and who knows how long he'll be up here. And the other is Malcolm Perry. All right.
Well, supposedly because he's on IR before the season, he's out for the rest of the season.
Right. Unless he comes up with some kind of trade contract. I mean, I think he's done with the Dolphins. I think
They
the
say
way
they say he might get an injury settlement.
I don't know me voy a mover.
Lynn Bowden?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ahora no estoy
There's
loco.
an injury settlement thing out there.
But I don't. But I
Otherwise,
think that
he's
the
done with the
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I think that the Dolphins would just stash him away till next year.
How would he get an injury settlement from us? He still gets paid, I understand, but for one season, like
That's
Steven, you looking that up?
I am.
What they're saying is that he's done for the season. Like they can put this tag on him, and his season is done before it ever starts.
Right.
And if they agree, if he agrees, they'll do an injury settlement.
Injuries. Oh, like
yeah, they pay him like the same thing they did. The same thing they did with what's his name? The offensive lineman that he got injured.
Fluker.
We let him go. Fluker, yeah.
Yes. So that's what they're doing with him. Pretty much, he will not play as a Dolphin this year. I'm pretty sure that's a done deal.
I don't think he's going to play
quick,
anywhere.
This is from DolphinsWire.com. Okay. Kyle Krabs wrote this. All right. So let me kind of break this down. I'm just going to take some stuff out of here that he wrote. Second year injury. Put yourselves on mute, guys. Second year receiver injury. Injured his hamstring last week of training camp. The Dolphins are effectively redshirting this year for Bowden Jr. Current roster rules dictate that players can be placed on injured reserve during training camp, but only if they remain on there for the entire season. Is there a way that Bowden could return this year? Yes, absolutely. But for it to happen based on the timing of designation on IR, the Dolphins would need to come to an injury settlement, terminate Bowden's contract, and then sign a new contract with the team. The NFL rules about being on IR for 3 weeks and being allowed to return at any point afterward is only applicable to players who survive the cut down of the first 53-man roster trim. Interesting. Very interesting there. So basically they're saying Bowden is on IR for the year, but if he wants to come back, the Dolphins have to terminate him and then re-sign him right after that. Here's the thing. Dolphins like Bowden. I don't see Bowden leaving Miami.
He's not. Absolutely
I don't
not.
see him leaving Miami.
Can I tell you what I heard? It sounds like he would need a roster spot while on injury reserve, get cut, clear waivers, and
here's the other thing. Donald Johnson said Bowden can get a settlement but has to clear waivers. I don't see anything in here that says that he would have to clear waivers with an injury settlement.
No. They'll agree on a settlement. And they'll re-sign him for next year.
But does he have to clear waivers is the question.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I felt like
he's not playing this year.
You said he had
so it doesn't matter.
He could come back after 3 weeks, but to do that, he would have to get cut and clear waivers. I could have sworn you just said that.
I said.
Now, if he's getting a settlement,
the current roster rules dictate that players can be placed on injured reserve during training camp, but only if they remain there for the entire season. The only way that he could come back is based on the timing of his designation on the IR. The Dolphins would need to come to an injury settlement, terminate Bowden's contract, and then sign a new contract with the team.
Right. It has nothing to do with waivers.
Yeah, I don't know if he would go through waivers, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
That sounds pretty nice.
Did Fluker go through waivers? Did DJ Fluker go through waivers?
Fluker didn't have to go through waivers. He's a vet.
Yeah, but we
It's like-
terminated him the same
He's a
way.
free
We did
agent
an
right
injury
now.
settlement.
There's a certain age limit that the waivers just it doesn't really matter.
I think
He's a
Fluker
free
didn't go
agent.
through waivers because of how many years he's been in the NFL. I think it's an age thing. Yeah, kind of like with practice squad where you have to be. I think it's a certain age or a certain number of years in the league, and you're not eligible. Like we can't put. If we wanted to keep Jakeem Grant, we wouldn't be able to even put Jakeem Grant on practice squad. He's not eligible just because of the tenure.
He becomes a free agent.
Cap for life is in the building. What's up, Cap?
Hey,
Cap, good morning, bro.
What's up, Cap?
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cap, are you cheating on me with TD over there?
Yep.
Man, the only loyalty I got is to the Aqua and Bailey Orange, man.
Hey.
Shout out to TD Finstock. He's doing a show this morning too. Yeah, so what do you think so far this morning? What do you think about the 53-man we came up with, Cap, and what are your thoughts on it?
I think the assessment so far from the community with you, Larry, TD, and Reason, I think the consensus has been pretty much the same. You know what I mean? Like as far as, a Trey Hill there or I don't know, like little stuff like that, like John Jenkins, like he's serviceable, but the defensive tackle position for me is a little bit more weaker than what I would like. But yeah, everybody's been on point with the position so far. I like it.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think there's a few things here and there, like 3 or 4 tight ends, 3 or 4 running backs,
At least 4.
And
the only thing that I don't like.
I want Malcolm Perry to stay, but I just don't see a spot for him on this roster.
I think he practice squad.
Why you want him to stay?
Because Malcolm Brown can play running back, wide receiver, quarterback. Like he's somebody that you can stash him on your roster, and he can play special teams. He's multi-talented. He's not great at any one thing, but he can help you. Now, I think Lynn Bowden Jr. is a better version of Malcolm Perry. So if Bowden was healthy, I wouldn't want Perry because they're essentially the same player.
But each room that he would be in is full for real. If you think about it, that's it. Not even quarterback. All them rooms are full. So where do you put him?
Get rid of
that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's room for him.
Yeah. Even without him, we'll be 9 deep in receivers. I mean, it's up to with him, it'll be 9. And I mean, the only thing that'll keep him on the squad is the flexibility of him playing quarterback if worse come to worse.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think you get rid of Sinet and put him in there.
I mean,
Sinet looks like he's going to be somebody down the road. Sinet looks. Me too.
But I like him.
Me too.
The only thing that I don't like is I don't like the fact that nobody's really talking about Dokes.
He hasn't really done anything. I mean, Scarlett's picked up blitzes more than he has.
He's Gaskin. What Gaskin was when we first took Gaskin. He's gonna be on the practice.
I just think he needs development time.
Right.
Get used to that NFL speed. His tape reminds me of Arian Foster. Like he's not aggressive, but he has that body to be aggressive. He's more slithery than a Punisher. And
I mean, Arian Foster, I wouldn't go that far because I haven't seen the pass catching skills, but I would see it more like what was that guy's name?
Jared
Thomas?
No, he can catch that ball, boy.
Bro. Catches that ball.
No. Hey, look, we've seen it on field. Hey, look, don't get me wrong. I know he can catch the ball on film. We've seen it, but we haven't seen it on the field.
Yeah, like I said, his tape shows that, but I feel like he has to get used to that NFL because when Arian Foster first came in, it wasn't just like that either. It took him a while, but I say just like Gaskins, it took till the end of his rookie season to start getting touches, start getting in the game. I can see that for him. Like late in the season.
What I'm saying though, what are they doing with Dokes? Are they just going to put him on the practice squad?
That's what it looks like right now.
It's got Daniel Thomas written all over it, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're asking me guys who make the practice squad, names that stick out for me, and I'll just go down the list here.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm going down the list here. And remember, there's rules this year that dictate that you can keep 16, right? 16 people
for the practice squad.
For the practice squad.
If I read that right, there you can keep 16, and 4 of them can be over 2 years or more. Correct me if I'm wrong with somebody on that, please, in the chat.
I know the rules have changed as far as like you can keep people that aren't rookies, but I don't know exactly how many.
And you can protect 4 players week in, week out.
I like the sound of that.
If
16
I'm correct,
players.
16, right?
16.
Okay, so
it says the rules include expansion of practice squad to 16 players, including up to 6 who have more than 2 occurred seasons, the ability to protect up to 4 practice squad players per week from being signed by other teams.
Okay, so with that being said, I think people that could get stashed, Cravon LeBlanc could get stashed. Let's see who else. Ledbetter could get stashed.
Okay, him too.
John Jenkins. Dervell, NATO, the Brazilian kid. Jared Dokes. Yep. I'm just going down the list here. Shaquem Griffin.
Do we still have Benito Jones on the roster?
We do.
Oh.
Okay, so then what do we think then about Dokes being on that roster or Scarlett?
Yep.
Or
Scarlett's gone.
Both Scarletts, I think they could be on that.
Yeah, I don't believe in Scarlett being gone. Don't believe.
I think Beagle's gone, and I think Scarlett takes his place, a linebacker.
And if Kirk Merritt doesn't make this team,
I'm not a fan of.
I would love to see him be on the practice squad.
That guy's a beast, bro.
I mean, I like how he sets the edge on the run, but that's it.
He's actually a better pass rusher than he is an edge setter, but
the edge is someplace where we have been weak in the past. The edge is like.
So you feel? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Pamela.
I mean, that's okay. I was just thinking that the edge is someplace that we get chewed up a whole bunch of times. In fact, that's the one that drives me crazy. You will hear me screaming when they get the edge. Drives me nuts.
My thing is this offseason and moving Eglevine outside. Without Scarlett, we have 4 legit outside run stopping / pass with Phillips, Van Ginkel, Eglevine, and Beagle coming back.
But see right there, you can't guarantee Beagle coming back if the guy can't stay healthy. He's been injured ever since he got here.
I'm not guaranteeing it, but
I wouldn't take Beagle over. I wouldn't take Beagle over Scarlett. Not right now.
I wouldn't either.
I honestly wouldn't take neither one. I wouldn't take neither one, but I don't feel like I need 4 outside linebackers when I know McKinney also plays outside.
No, McKinney can't cover anybody unless he's blitzing, bro. McKinney can't cover anybody in the world.
I'm not talking about cover.
No. McKinney's
not a cover linebacker. Beagle's not a cover linebacker. I'm talking
the
about
the problem is 2 of the linebackers that play most of the snaps for the Dolphins, they're not good in coverage, and all they do is run stuff. We have Elandon Roberts, who can't cover a fly, but he can kill you when you have the ball. And then you have McKinney. So you got 2 guys of all the linebackers they're going to keep. That's why Stephen was like, how many linebackers are we keeping? Yeah, but the problem is 2 of those guys can't cover anybody. And Jerome Baker, till he proves to me otherwise, is suspect. That's 3. So
he needs to be outside as well. I'm sticking to that. I don't know why they got him in the
middle. I'm not disagreeing with you there, but I'm just saying that's a problem.
I seen that guy in person. He he's not middle linebacker built. I was surprised he plays every game at that size in the middle.
Can't
He
disagree.
eats his Wheaties, man.
All right, guys. Let's kind of wrap up and do final thoughts of the day. Interested to know what you guys think about this week's coming up game. If you guys are going to get on tomorrow, that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. But anything you're looking forward to as far as the 53 man is concerned for this third preseason game? I think that would be a great final topic thought of the day. So whoever wants to go first can go first.
Well, since nobody's going to talk, I'll go first.
Go
ahead.
I think that for this next game, I think that no starters should start at all. I think Tua.
Joe
can maybe
Burrow
go
is
out there.
starting. They announced Burrow starting, so I wonder if Tua will start.
Well, yeah, but he's been hurt or something like that, right?
Yeah, but
where he hasn't really started.
Tua also, I could see Tua playing a quarter.
Oh yeah,
I would say Tua play maybe 2 series, maybe not a full quarter, maybe like 2 series or something like that, and take him right out. I don't want Waddle playing. I think Phillips should be playing. I think he needs time, more practice on the field, especially in a game situation. That way he can kind of be a nice solid for us. But besides that, I think that we're going to do just fine with the team that we have, and we're definitely going to move on up. We're putting the NFL on notice.
All right, I appreciate it, Miami Football Talk. You have a good
one last
morning,
thing.
brother.
One last thing. Smash that like button, guys. Share the content. Smash that like button.
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys that were switching back and forth between me and TD this morning, so make sure you share mine too.
I always got you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good morning.
Love you, brother. Be
You
good.
too.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's go with Rashad, man.
I'm glad you picked me, honestly. So he wants to bench all the starters. I'm somewhat of the opposite. I want all the starters because Tua needs that. He needs some live game action with these receivers. I would play all the starters except for Waddle and Gesicki. Those are the 2 starters I would bench. The defense, I will bench all the starters on the defense except for I don't even know what they're starters. Phillips gets 3 quarters and Holland gets 3 quarters. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tua and the receivers, everybody but Waddle and Gesicki get 1 full quarter together. And then I feel like we're good. Pray for hopefully no injuries. And we get to see what we want to see from our 2 defenders that we drafted. Our first rounder and our second rounder on the defense. Since we barely got any game action out of them all preseason.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate it, Rashad. We'll talk
Yes,
to you
sir.
tomorrow, big guy.
Yep.
All right, let's go with Ennis.
Y'all too nice. I want the O-line to play the whole first half, if not the whole game. And if Merritt shows anything and Grant doesn't, I'm done with Grant. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, he has to show something that receiver in this game because he hasn't shown nothing in the first 2 games. So I'm with the O-line. As far as Tua, I leave that up to the coaches. And defense, I ain't worried who starters, reserve. The defense is straight. I'm not worried about seeing none of the rookies, none of that. The O-line is my focus. They need more snaps.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I don't disagree with you, man, at all. All right, Ennis, we'll talk to you, brother. All right, let's go with we'll go with Pamela.
Okay. So as far as like who plays this game, the fact that if the starters don't play, they go 3 weeks. 3 weeks before the next game. So I think we need to see everybody on the field at least for a quarter or a couple of series, depending on how that times out. I think we definitely need to see Tua with our starting wide receivers. As far as the 53-man roster, man, I'm glad I don't have to make that decision.
No
It's
doubt.
tough. And I definitely love the fact that we have this decision. We have not had this problem in the recent past. So I'm saying I just know the season is going to be awesome. We've got so many great players. Inflow, I trust. Trust the process. Bye, guys.
See you later. Be good.
Love my Fins fans.
No doubt. Love you too. All right, let's go with we'll go. Who do I like more?
Go with me, because my phone's about to die.
We're gonna go with Cap then. I was gonna pick you anyway.
Hey,
What's up,
man,
Cap?
hey, this morning's been great, man. It's to wake up and to see everybody in the community breaking down the numbers games for this team and everybody being in the same agreement. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing, my brother. You guys be good.
Hey, send some of those TD watchers over my way too.
Hey, Cap.
I'm gonna go get them now.
Hey, Cap.
Dímelo.
Don't forget to be here at 4, bro. Sunday.
Dale.
All right.
Y'all be good.
Y'all boys be good, man. Easy.
All right, and then there were two. Then there was Big John.
No, that's just you, man. You. I'm just here to make you look. You make me look good, man. I'm good, man. I ain't got nowhere. You're the one that's got the hat, the shirt, the sweater from yesterday, the other hat.
I'm always trying to coordinate.
Hey, that's the way it goes, man.
I got
as long as you don't wear Reebok shorts with Nike shoes, we're okay.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
I just really want to see what Kurt Merritt does, man. The offensive line needs snaps. That's basically it. That was already said. I want to see what Kurt Merritt does. I think Kurt Merritt's going to make this team over Jakeem Grant. I think the 4 players we talked about, they're probably gone. I don't think Vince Beagle makes his team. He's just, if we're going to sit there, people need to realize something. If you're going to sit there and you're going to hold, and you want to hold Preston Williams for being injured, Vince Beagle's been injured too. He hasn't been on the field since we signed Vince Beagle. I think he's done like 3 practices. I don't know who's wearing the red jersey more, the quarterback or Devontae Parker, but it's not good. So I don't think those 4 guys make the team that we were talking about. I don't know what they're going to do with Jared Oaks. I don't think we carry 3 running backs. We're probably going to carry 4. But that's just me. I just don't know. To me, I don't know what linebackers they're going to actually carry. That's to me the one position where you could get a surprise cut here, a surprise cut there, just for.
There's going to be 1 or 2 people that are cut that people are going to be like, "What are the Dolphins thinking?"
Yeah,
that's going to happen.
Who are the 2 guys that you think are going to get cut that you're like, wow, like they cut him?
I'm going through it right now. I'm looking.
Yeah, go ahead. I got to give you credit. You wrote down 53 names. I would have just put down initials.
57, right? I got the 57, and
out of those 57, who are the 4 you think get cut?
Well,
you yourself.
I mean, Ledbetter. I would say Shaheen.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I would say
Scarlett,
Ledbetter,
the linebacker Scarlett, and
why does everybody want to keep Vince Beagle? I don't understand.
And then probably Laird. We probably keep 3 running backs, so Laird's gone. So there's 4.
So you don't think Jared Oaks makes his team?
I don't. I think he's practice squad.
I don't think he makes a practice squad. I think he gets put on. He gets put on practice.
Yeah, like that. That's basically what I think there. Big John, I think you froze. but that's all right. But I got to wrap up here anyway. So look, I had a good time hanging out with y'all this morning. This is Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock blockers, guys. A lot of people weren't able to watch today, so what I want to remind y'all is go share this with people. All right, go share this episode with people. Let the people know clock blockers. That's what we do here. So make sure you guys go do that. I want to say, guys, y'all are the best fans in the world. Please go hit that like button. Tomorrow we got a pretty great show lined up for you. You know what tomorrow is, people? It is Spread Kindness Friday. That's right. Spread Kindness Friday is coming out, and we're going to have a good time with that. So make sure you guys do that. Anthony says, #1 Dolphins morning show. That's right. That's right. I think so. I hope you guys feel the same way. And it's, hey, oh yeah, the U, baby. The U all day. Gonna beat Bama. Beat Bama. Beat Bama. I hope that happens. I don't know if it's going to, but I would have prayed that it happens. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all tomorrow bright and early, 8:30 a.m. right here on the #1 Miami fan morning show. I'm talking about clock blockers, baby. Y'all be good. Peace.